Welcome back to Everlasting Summer. We're still in Miku route, which is start to become something its own thing. Weird, horrifying, creepy own thing. About half an hour later, our search brought us to the square. All the cabins were empty. It looked like there are only 5 of us left in the camp. I limp along with that pipe of mine. It appeared that to be a lightweighted at first, but after carrying it for some time, I learned that one can get worn out even carrying a bag of feathers. Where on earth is everyone? Elsia appeared to be more or less calm. The horror of the first minute when we were going from one empty cabin to another had already passed. Well, at last we can be sure that it's not the same case as whatever happened to Sylvia. What is that? Just think. Where's the bodies? I said in a whisper, fearful of scaring her. But where is everyone then? Disappeared? I hardly capable explanation. But if you think about it, nothing whatever that happened during the last 24 hours has been credible. They could have just go and just like that. Yeah, it can be go to their parents' house. Hey, is there a crime happened here? Why we stay? It's not like anything up to us now, and in any case, tomorrow is still another day. I tried to bolt on a smile. Let's rejoin the others. Yeah, I agree with Elsa with Pento in this event. We only take a few steps, then Rasta boss come from behind. I instantly turn around and beep toward the south. Elsa close to my hand and so hard to her and tried to grab in the pipe. Who's there? No idea. I started my eyes, but still couldn't make out anything of the darkness. Hey, I had no idea what to do next. The rustling suddenly cut off, and the night returned to just the usual cricket fluttering. Could it be some wild animal? I wondered with a feeling of insecurity. Wild animals? She grabbed my hand even tighter. But there are no wild animals around here. A squirrel, for example, I don't know. A squirrel? Yeah, squirrel. Squirrel, God. She's the most overpowered Marvel character. Well, maybe. Shall we go? Yeah. A minute later, we were approached Olga cabin. Ah, you're still alive. Good. Router and Lena remained silent and just shuddered slightly when they saw us. So, how is it? No one out there? What do you mean, no one? Everyone gone, said Elsa through her tears. The girls rushed into each other's arms, and I sat down next to Router. Finally dropped a abhorrent pipe of mine in the ground. It's just a symbol. Just a symbol. But how? I really don't know. Maybe it's an alien adaptation. What nonsense. Wanna play Detective Sherlock? Well, it could be the same maniac. It's kind of way too much for just one man, don't you think? I guess you're right, but what is then? I thought it could turn out to be just a stupid prank. And Sylvia too, that all just a stupid prank? No, she was definitely murdered by someone. But who? He gave me a narrow gaze. I have no idea, maybe it was you. I was starting to get wound up. Or you? Not me for sure. How can you prove it? Why on earth should I have explained myself to you? You're the only one without an alibi. Ah, so you have an alibi. I was in my cabin at night. Shrek can prove it. Sure, but Shrek is temporarily unavailable. Router gritted his teeth and turned away. Anyway, I am the one with an alibi here. I'm not going to justify myself here. I'm sure about myself. It's great to believe in yourself. I am also sure about myself, and Miku can prove me right. I was here with her all the time. Not exactly the best witness. Just as good as yours. I have no idea how long we could have argued like that if Lena didn't interrupt the conversation. Boys, come on, that's enough. You're right, sorry. Yeah, indeed, now is not the best time for something like that. Anyway, we should stick together. Will it help keep us from disappearing? Asked Alicia trembling. I'm not sure about all the disappearing stuff, but at last it should help us to stay alive. I glanced at my watch. It's almost 4 o'clock. The sun will be rising soon. Okay, squared. Time to hit the hay, or we gonna end up totally wiped out. What? No buts. Nobody else tried to object, and we enter the cabin quietly. I'm thinking that everyone like, okay, this place is dangerous, let's get out of here. We smarter than these idiots, and we are the only idiots we still here. Huh? What happened? Seemed like we woke Masha up. It's okay, keep sleeping. But she was already sitting up in the bed and starting blankly in our late party. Well, you see, they're all gone. Disappear, everyone gone. She brought it to. What? What's going on? Can you speak clearly? Well, long story short, I crawled down their neck, completely reached the second in my pocket, find none. I had decided the frustration and said, it looked like there just 5 of us left in the camp, meaning everyone in this room. Rejoice, Captain. Obviously he has returned. You gonna keep watching first. Huh? Oh, nothing. Do you really think that it's safe for everyone to sleep at the same time? Well, it isn't, but... Exactly. I headed him to the pipe and slowly appeared to the bed where Lena was still sobbing in Masha's arm. Well, if you don't mind. I slipped my boots up, climbed over the gears, and turned toward the wall. But how? Anyhow, sleep. I was so exhausted, both physical and, more importantly, emotional, that I was unable to do anything, think anything, communicate with anybody. I was desperate to get some sleep, but way too desperate. Masha whispered Lena's sob, Alicia's voice, all that has someone melted into one quiet lullaby, and so I fell asleep. I was forcibly awakened by someone doing their best to shake me. Physically shake me, that is. Router was leaning over me and nudged my shoulder. What? It's your turn now. How long have I slept? About an hour. Only an hour? Stay on your watch. I'm already dozing off. Yeah, an infinite power source could hurt for you, our router. I thought it wouldn't hurt for me too. Oh, fine. I rose with a concerted effort, climbed over Lena and Masha, who slept with their arms around each other, and jumped down to the floor. The room seemed slightly brighter. The morning is coming. Yeah. Router tried to get to my place, but I hit the collar, threw him down on the floor, and gave him a blanket and pillow. So you can, and you cannot. Come to think about it, why can't he? Anyway, it's not that important now. I took the chair, dragged into the door, sit down, and start to wait. Anticipate seemed to be the best word to describe what I was feeling. Any moment now the door will burst open and a maniac will break into the room, or the last resident of the camp will disappear. In any case, something will happen. I deeply feel that. Router was snorting in his head off. The girls were sleeping securely, and I was starting to doze off too. I clenched the pipe harder. The feeling of the cold metal against my bare skin somehow brought me back to my senses. I must not sleep. I am their only hope now. And my own too. But it's so hard to resist. Just a couple of minutes. Oh, my eyes seem to have a life of their open and closed separately in my mind wonder. A rustling come from behind the door. No, I must have imagined that. It's just this damn grasshoppers. What are they still up? Maybe it's a grasshopper to blame. They fall upon the camp like swarm of locher and devoted everyone. Yum, 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 yum. A vision of my being devoted by grasshopper and flooded my mind. It's just a storm was from my head. Their long legs, their wings, and huge head, and their eyes filled with darkness. Eyes reflection the abyss. Just look at the grasshoppers in their eye and they never be the same again. That's how it's happened. I am running away and they are after me. There are thousands of them, millions. Dream and a dream and a dream. I am desperately jump over the pit and girls climbing hill and rock. They don't care. They are got wing. Yeah, this filthy wing that make that nasty rattle. Probably they couldn't need their teeth anyway. They just have that flop that the horrible wing faster and faster, summoning the sonic wave of the apocalypse. No, just can't block out the hellish noise anymore. I am falling desperately, flying to cover my ears with my hands. Please stop it, somebody. I was up with sharp pain in my back head. Opened my head and realized that I was lying sprawled on the floor. It looked that I fell asleep and slipped off my chair. And it was 9 o'clock. God damn it, it looked like I was sleeping for 5 hours straight. Anything could have happened. Horrified, I battened myself down and everything seemed to be in the place. Huh, that was close. I shook our squid awake. My turn already? You sleep too much while I have been sitting here all night alone. Sure that I was alive, but telling them that I spent the night running for my life from grasshoppers definitely wasn't any option. I'm sorry, Walter hanged his head. Don't worry about it. I'm hungry as hell. Nasha starts and give me the cute smile. And why are you all here? Don't you remember anything? Nope. What's the matter? Everyone gone, said Alicia glumly. Say what? Everyone gone, vanished into the air. Masha glanced out the window and said nothing. Seemed like she remembered now. Well, getting something to eat is indeed a fine idea. Nobody was going to object. It's not like I was in the mood to eat, some as everyone else, but admittedly everyone knew that we had to keep ourselves running. Soon enough, we were sitting in the canteen, quietly digging into whatever was we could find. Want me to cook something? Masha quietly, let's wait for lunch for now, it's fine. She gave me a disappointed look. Okay, so what are we going to do? We have to get out of here. But the police! We have to get out of here. I repeat sadly. But how? Boss, it's highly unlikely that one will come. It doesn't run too often. At last there should be a timetable somewhere around here. I try to remember if I have seen that the boss marked timetable somehow. Probably not. Then we'll go on foot. Anything better than staying here. But it's a long way to. Well, we might hatch a left. Here in the middle of nowhere, I head up there. Oh, stop with that drama. I stopped thinking about it. It's exactly the right time for drama. I'm not being a dramatic, but that's it. End of story. What are we going to say when we reach the city? We tell them the truth. We come to shut up movie and then... What movie? Okay, stop falling around. Well, yeah. Bury my face in my head, feeling run down. Even it was kind of funny yesterday, I thought it really wasn't. You can't stop it now. I don't get it. Okay, you're still going to keep pretending that you come here not to shoot a movie but to role play as a pioneer. I don't understand anything. Okay, everyone thinks that I am the criminal now because I'm crazy. Let's just hope her surprise gaze across everyone. But we are pioneers. What pioneer, for God's sake? Look at her face, she's really bad. Masha, who had kept silence for so far, burst in. It's the 21st century out here. Yeah, right, pioneers. 21st? Look like we indeed in the deep mess. So you're all gonna say that you are, well, we are normal pioneer who just come here to vacation for a week or so. I have this sense everyone. Well, yeah. I can't look at Masha. It looks like she doesn't know how to react either. I said to her, pointed at the door. She stood up for a second. Having gone outside, I asked, what do you think? Well, she adapted to the pose of the ancient Greek thinker. It looked like they generally believe that, and some folk named Simeon and Miku were in our shoes until yesterday. What if the real Simon and Miku skipped to our world and they was the criminal? Same. Well, I guess you're more familiar with them than I am. Oh, come on. I interrupted her. Couldn't you come out with a more feasible theory? I still have absolutely no theory at all. I no longer know what to think. Me neither. But anyway, all hell is breaking loose here. Even without taking my news into account, murders, dozens of people disappearing without a trace, that ought to be our top priority. I looked closely at Masha. I wonder how can she keep such a cool head under this circumstance. Sure, I am also trying to keep calm, but that means what? Let's have this issue for later. But at last, a wild guess. I guess it's somehow connected to the disappearance. It's safe to assure that one or even two or three humans couldn't deal with so many people at once. Agreed. It might even be a phenomenon somehow affect them. Might be. Anyway, it's easier to believe that than for example, that we are in parallel reality or something. You know, by now I am willing to believe in anything. Then let us stick to the theory for now. Okay. Let's go. You go ahead. I'll be back in a minute. It's just to be alone. Seriously, what is so dangerous? Well, broad daylight and everyone around here. Okay. She gave me a faint smile and headed back to the canteen. But still, her behavior is also quite odd. It looked like the last few days changed everything and everyone, include Masha. Yesterday, shock, fear, and trembling. Today, cold and sensible reasoning. Damn, she even more self-assured than me. Could it just be a good sleep? No, there's something wrong with her too. Sure, she doesn't think that she a pioneer like everyone else, but still, if something has happened to them, there may be also happened to me. No, it can't be. Everything seems to be fine. I double-checked my body and found abnormality. Okay, I have to keep calm and control myself. I got up and was about to return to the canteen when suddenly I had a tiny voice from behind my neck. If someone was calling for me. I got down from the porch and took a few steps toward the voice. Somebody was peering at me from behind the tree. Oh shit, it was Juliana. And why is it so creepy? No, Juliana was something that looked like her. Is that zombies? I paused my track. Half of her face was torn and hanging from a shred. Her grin showed tremble and nervous as if in laughter. A bloodshot eye hanging half out of the shock suddenly swung and bubbled to look at me. I stopped breathing. It felt like I was going to die right now due to the shock. Simeon! The thing that seemed to be Juliana was calling to me. My legs began to give out. I tried hard not to collapse, tried to scream, tried to run away, but my conscience had already left body that now was just a rag doll, moving by the will of the invincible puppet master. One more second and... Hey! Turned toward the wall, because I saw Masha standing in the brush and then suddenly looked back to Liliana. But she was gone. Masha seemed to notice that deathly blur over my face and jumped over to me and testified. What happened? Just saw Juliana there. I pointed my finger toward the trees. Surely the sight of the bridge Sylvia was indeed interesting, but at last she was dead and now walking around the broad daylight with her face torn apart, and she wasn't calling me by name, even if the name wasn't mine. The last ones of my strength deserted me and I collapsed to my knees. What? Where? Masha was taking my shoulder. It wasn't her, it was, I don't know. Get hold of yourself. Hey! I felt around her arm slapping the face and gave Masha a questionable look. My cheek burned, but I slowly started to regain my comprehension. Juliana was there, with her face. Basically, it was zombie. Yeah, zombie Juliana. And when I was thinking Juliana cannot get worse, that's the most rational explanation I can give. Masha looked at me and dumbfounded. Anything can happen here. If you've seen her yourself. Thank God I didn't. Come on, I'll get you some water. I described my encounter with that creature in detail to everyone. I can tell you one thing. Science can't explain whatever going here at the moment. Fuck you. Science, it is outrageous devilry happened here. The head of Satan. I wish we had a church nearby to light a candle. Lena said nothing and restored the quiet supper. I'd almost completely recovered and now I was able to think straight. Now it's perfectly clear that we have to get out of here. Well, I'm not really a scientist, let alone paranormalist, but if I recall it correctly, all these demons and spirits are bound to a certain place. Therefore, if we get away from this place, now that's an excellent solution. Masha gave it separately. I agree. Excellent, ignoring her. Yeah. Then just give a very noticeable note. So it's all settled. Slammed my purse at the table and set at my feet. Hold on. It's not like we all agree on that. Why would we hesitate? I seriously wouldn't want a second encounter with a thing like that. Where all we go? Do you even realize how long will it take to reach the city on foot? Damn it. Do you really think that nobody ever rides that road? A car, a bus, whatever, will get somewhere eventually? I wouldn't be sure. So you think that it's better to stay here? Well, I didn't say that. It's scary here, especially at night. Lena whispered quickly. Yeah, let's get out of here. It still doesn't mean that we have to go anywhere, said Masha out loud. I gave her a narrow look. No, something has surely changed in her. Perhaps I should have a great talk with her about it. Or perhaps I shouldn't. Maybe she also okay. Let's take a vote. I said that quite a confident tone, yet I still had my doubt. What if Masha right? Perhaps we shouldn't be running around aimlessly. On the one hand, I have no idea what awaits us beyond that gate of the canyon. On the other hand, it's really all hell breaking news. Okay, she's right. And still, I wouldn't stand another minute here. Leaving. Stay. This is right. Maybe we need to get lucky and catch a ride. Leaving. Everyone turn into the dark arena. I don't want to stay here. It seemed like my decision wasn't going to affect the outcome anyway. So let's get go. Me? Well, plant my feet. Everyone also remain settled with their head down. Since we decide, Masha gets up slowly and look at me. What about our stuff? Let's just accurately. Do you really think we should care now? Mumble router gloomy. Well, you're possibly right. Well, in my case, my stuff has already vanished somewhere. In a few minutes, we were standing in the bus stop. The city is that way. Masha guessed at the horizon. It was there the day before yesterday. I grinned. Yeah, that way. Router confirmed. We pushed in silence for a few moments and then slowly headed off toward the destination. So, we will have a journey next episode. Goodbye for now. See you next episode. Goodbye.